Let's see, what do I want to do today? I want to work. I don't want to go fly RC. Is that even a question? Oh yeah, let's go flying. There we go. Now would you look at that? Yeah, as winter flying weather and locations go, I don't think it gets any better than this. This is just beautiful out here. Welcome everybody to the RC Adventure channel. I'm coming at you today from Eklutna Lake, which is just north of Anchorage. We've got some great winter flying weather, as you can see. The lake is, it's got a little bit of ice on it. We definitely can't go out on there just yet, but there's plenty of shoreline to work with. So, you know what? Let's get to it. All right, we're ready to go. So there is way too much soft, powdery snow on the ground here for these skis to work. They're just going to dig right in, so we're going to have to hand launch. We got a vent hole here on the bottoms for the air for motor and battery cooling. I got some ice stuck on the bottom of my skis too. I guess I'll have to, maybe that's part of the problem. Oh well. But the vent hole makes for a great little handhold when I'm hand launching. Oh, and hey, let's make sure, yeah, hand launching with a transmitter glove. What can possibly go wrong, right? Let's get this thing all opened up. I'll have to figure out how to close it in flight. One thing that I don't think that this video is going to be able to show well is just how quiet it is here right now. I've been having some issues with this microphone, getting a little background static or something going on. I'm not really sure what's causing it, but it is dead silent here. There isn't even a breeze blowing. There's no animals out. Everything's either in hibernation or gone south for the winter or whatever. The airplane is by far the loudest thing here, and it's electric too. I mean, it's quiet. So that's the crazy thing, is just how loud it seems because there's no other noise around here. Yeah, and I mean, I like the glow engines. I learned to fly RC on the glow powered airplanes, and I mean, the sound of the four strokes really cool and all that, but just how quiet the electrics are. The fact that, I mean, a place like this, you wouldn't be popular for long if you were flying a glow-powered airplane out here. You'd just be making way too much noise. I mean, yeah, granted, there aren't many people around. I did see a group somewhere down there along the tree line, so I'm not really sure where they went now. But if I had a two-stroke glow airplane right now, I'm sure there'd be a noise complaint before long. Well, one of the cool things about this lake is about 10 or 15 miles in front of me right now, right in the direction I'm flying, there is a little airstrip called Bold, and it's where a lot of bush pilots will go to do some of their first backcountry flying. We're close to Anchorage, so it's convenient to get to, but you're still outside of the usable road area. There is a road that goes out there, but it's closed. I think the Forest Service uses it or something. You can get out there still by land. You take a boat or walk or ATV or that sort of thing. But so it's not totally inaccessible. But yeah, you come out here on any nice day though, you'll see all kinds of bush planes flying over, which is pretty cool. One of these days I'm going to have to get out there to go see that airstrip. I mentioned a moment ago that I wasn't going to be going out on the lake because the ice was too thin. Well, here's what it looked like just a week ago. And here we are. It's Eklutna Lake. Kind of expected to see the lake frozen over more by now. But, yeah, there's still some geese swimming around out there. But there's plenty of shore to fly from here, so. It's crazy. I can hear the ice being pushed up against the shore over here. Might have to carefully check that out. Once the lake's frozen over, you need about 2 to 3 inches of ice to safely walk on it. There's some info popping up on the screen right now that shows for some shows what you need for other stuff too. You know, snow machines and ATVs and such. If you got about 15 inches or so, you're good to go with even a pretty good sized truck. By midwinter, this should be about 2 to 3 feet thick. Look at that. That's crazy. It's like the wind must be blowing the ice down. And it's just pushing up onto the edge here on the shore, piling up. But the ice looks to be about 1/8 of an inch thick right now, so definitely not walking on that. Holy crap, it just stopped. That's crazy. It was all this noise of the ice pushing up on the edge and breaking, and then it just stopped like somebody turned off a switch. And now it's dead silent here. Man, what a beautiful day to get to come out and fly too. Unfortunately, I was having issues with my batteries and I wasn't able to do any flying that day. The airplane, by the way, is the Great Plains RV4 Park Flyer kit. They discontinued them back in '07, but I found this one about 3 years ago on the shelves at Anchorage House of Hobbies, and I thought, hey, what the heck? You know, it looks like it could be a fun little winter project. And yeah, it is a great little airplane, real easy to build, flies amazing. It's very lightweight. You can see how tight of a space you can keep it in. The motor that I'm using is the E-Flite Park 400, which is a brushless outrunner. Of course, you know, like everyone's using these days. The battery is a Thunder Power 2200 milliamp hour 3-cell LiPo. Bigger than it needs by quite a bit. A 1500 is even probably bigger than it needs. You could probably even do just fine with a 1000 milliamp hour cell battery rather. But I'm using 22s because this battery gets used on other airplanes, so you know, yeah, there's really no reason you know, that I would say don't get a battery this big, other than just that it's more battery than it needs. But it's not causing it any problems. It still climbs quite nice at full throttle. In fact, here I'll show you how the low speed handling here too. The power off stalls, if you even want to call them that, they're not even stalls. Yeah, they're just. Check this out. This is a power off stall for the RV4 Park Flyer kit. There we are. Full up elevator. You see the motor stopped. perfect control, gradual descent. There's left, there's right, aileron only. I'm not even using rudder there. There's the rudder. And it just keeps mushing its way down under perfect control. Power on stalls are not quite as gentle. Takes quite a bit of right rudder to keep it straight. And it does kind of want to fall off to one side a bit. But it's really not bad. It keeps climbing nicely. It's not trying to spin. It gets a little tippy, but that's about it. I'm still under control. I'm holding full up elevator right now. And I'm still in perfect control of this airplane. So really nothing to worry about there with power on stalls. As far as speed goes, well, we'll do a couple of speed runs, see what the GPS has to say about it, but it's definitely not a fast airplane. There we go. I don't know what the GPS is saying. I'll figure that out when I go to edit the video. As far as aerobatics are concerned, I mean, you've already seen, loops, rolls, all the basic stuff does just fine with those. It's not an advanced aerobatic airplane by any stretch of the imagination, but intermediate definitely. Let's see about an inverted flight here. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I'm saying that like I don't already know. And yeah, okay, so it does some inverted stuff pretty good, doesn't it? The one thing it does not do is knife edge flight. It's a park flyer, again, not an advanced aerobatic airplane, and its handling, I'd say, is gentle enough. Maybe even a beginner could handle this airplane. It wouldn't be my first choice, but as long as you had an instructor there to help you, I think you'd do all right. All right, kind of feels like I'm losing power a little bit here. Yep, definitely losing power. Time to land. The speed control has a function on it where when the battery voltage drops too low, it powers it back a bit. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We're still in the grass. I was getting a little worried starting to head toward the lake there. And then didn't have the power to come around again. But hey, that's all right. I see grass sticking out, so I know it's not going to be too terribly deep. Plus, I know the shoreline's down there, so. Beep, beep, beep. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, it says. Yep, that's what it does when the battery voltage gets too low. That's all right. Well, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when the next video's out, boy, that's what the bell icon's for. Jeez, my face is getting cold. I'm starting to have a hard time speaking here. Jeez. So, hey, I'm going to get going. Until next time, remember, not having fun till you break something.